Millennials are set to inherit near $70 trillion from the boomer generation. Will they invest some of that into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome to the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel. My name is Tony. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Also smash the like button. Guys, as mentioned, millennials are set to inherit near $70 trillion from the boomer generation. And it is looking like they could use some of that money to invest towards Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. It is certainly trending that way. And let's talk about the study that highlights this. So shout out to Cointelegraph for covering this topic. The headline here, thanks boomer Bitcoin-friendly generations to inherit $70 trillion. So the whole seed of this conversation and data comes from a Coinshares study, which shows that millennials' favorite investment sectors start with technology, and more specifically, they would rather own Bitcoin than government bonds, stocks, real estate, and gold. So very interesting, right? And we know that change is inevitable. Change is constant, and every generation does things differently because the generations generally adapt to their environment and what's coming in emerging technology and what's changing in their lifetime, in their world. So it's no surprise that majority are looking to invest in crypto and not the traditional stocks and bonds and so forth. And I wanted to highlight something. We had talked about it on this channel that even the former CFTC chairman, who's known as Crypto Dad, he even spoke about this to Congress, saying that, hey, his nieces and nephews and his kids, they are more interested in investing in Bitcoin when he's been trying to tell them to invest in stocks. So here's an interview with him where the interviewer calls it out and says, hey, you're famous for telling Congress in February 2018 that your kids were interested in Bitcoin and how your niece is a hodler. How do your kids and niece feel about Bitcoin now that the price is a bit different, et cetera, et cetera? And he talks about it that he tried to get them to, think about stocks and so forth, but they're thinking about Bitcoin and crypto, showing the change in mindset, right? And where these folks, and I have to admit, I am a millennial, I'm 36, right? So I kind of fall within that window. And of course, I'm invested in crypto, as a lot of millennials are. So it is interesting, guys. Now, to be fair, not all of this money is going to go to crypto, obviously, but the percentage that would go to their investments, aside from other things, could most likely go to crypto. And we see crypto as the new emerging asset class. So this is why I'm so bullish on crypto, because this is the trend. We see central banks are trying to launch their digital currencies so they don't get disrupted. Facebook and some of these big companies are trying to launch cryptocurrencies, right? Because they see the disruption that's being caused by Bitcoin and other cryptos. So the data compiled and originally released in November 2019 by digital asset management firm Coinshares revealed those who grew up with Bitcoin will soon benefit from the savings worth over 3 times the United States GDP. So they're looking for this transfer of value or money here, the 70 trillion, to be through 2045. So in the next few decades, guys, or a couple decades, I should say. And what's interesting is that in total, Coinshares suggests 68.4 trillion will transfer Generation X, millennials, and post-millennials over the next 25 years. Existing data from monitoring resource Coindance suggests the 25 to 34-old demographic makes up almost 50% of Bitcoin holders. So the data is showing where we're headed, guys, and we are so early, and the maturing of this asset class will be amazing. I am certainly a long-term holder. I will be cashing out along the way at certain price points, but I'm making sure I'm keeping a good amount of crypto, even for my daughter, right, who's 2 years old and things like that. Keeping it long-term, guys. And we know we are headed to the token economy. As mentioned, central banks, different major companies are trying to get on board here. We are going to be seeing different types of assets, gold, real estate, and so forth, get tokenized. So big things ahead for this new asset class and emerging technology, and a lot of money to potentially be invested here, right? Because once again, think about it, not just today, but what's coming in the money shifting down to millennials from boomers. So thanks, boomers, right? I know there's a meme and jokes going on about okay, boomer and so forth. And the millennials are going to benefit here. So very interesting things to think about here, guys, and the future outlook of this market. Now, something else I want to share with you guys, Burger King Venezuela starts Bitcoin payments in first of 40 stores. So we know Venezuela, the fiat currency is garbage. It's crap. People are throwing it away, burning it, whatever, right? There's a lot of problems there, and hopefully those people can be liberated from the current government. And we see the government themselves even try to launch a crypto called the Petro, where it's tied to oil, their oil reserves. But people are trying to bypass that and use cryptocurrencies, and as a result, Burger King within Venezuela is now trying to accept crypto because people are bypassing the fiat currencies, right? And this, even if this isn't a microcosm of what's to come globally, man, it's crazy, right? I think this is where we're headed, and it may not come through major government problems. It could just be the natural evolution of money, as you see central banks are trying to do. But this is interesting. So Bitcoin has come to Burger King in Venezuela as a new partnership opens up cryptocurrency payments at the fast food chain. Confirmed in a tweet on December 30th, a single Burger King branch in Sambil area of Caracas now accepts Bitcoin along with Ethereum, Litecoin, Binance Coin, and Dash, and the stablecoin Tether. So very interesting. And here's the tweet. Obviously here in different language here, Spanish. So the adoption is going to grow, and you're going to see it probably in countries like possibly even Iran as well, where obviously they've got problems there and possible looming conflict going on. But we saw local Bitcoins, the value of Bitcoin started jumping because people were putting a premium on it because they're probably trying to escape the local Iranian fiat currencies and put their value, their money in something more stable and more of a store of value, which is Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So interesting things coming, guys, and this is why I always tell you, look at the long term for this market. We're so very early, and big things are to come, and a lot of money potentially coming into this market, guys. So what do you think about this news and this study and this data? We'd love to hear what you guys think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video if you found it helpful. Please follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Links in the description, and I'll talk to you guys later.